The Leafs win it, they're on to round 2. Oh, God. Just woke up from a long slumber because the Jays game was not really worth watching. My God. The Toronto Blue Jays get a total of 5 hits in the game and get shut out 3-0 against Tampa Bay Rays. Alek Manoah got the hill today, and through 5, he was shoving. He was dominant in the early goings of his outing, but the offense had 1 extra base hit. 1. And it was an Alejandro Kirk double. And they scattered some singles here and there. They ended up having guys in the corner. Right? They had first and second, 1 out. Couldn't get the guy home. Brought him over to third. First and third, 2 out. Can't get it done. And that was really the only opportunity the Jays had to score any runs in this game. And in the bottom half of the 6th, a ground ball, Matt Chapman tries to go to second, and he makes the big-time error, and it scores Brandon Lau, and then I believe it was the next batter. Wander Franco scores on a wild pitch from Manoah. Then Ji-Man Choi hits an RBI single. Ramirez comes in. If it ain't just the offense, it's the platinum glove winner, Matt Chapman, making a big-time error in a 0-0 game to give them the lead. Of course it is. Like, Toronto fans haven't been tortured enough in the last 24 hours. Just give us more, why don't you, right? The offense stunk. The approach to the plate stunk. Nobody got any mojo. Nothing. And I'm that close to probably getting a phone call from Charlie Montoyo letting me know that I got to grab my bat, grab my cleats, and get the heck out there because I've been called up because no one else can hit a damn thing. Before Vladdy's hit in the 9th inning, which was meaningless, which ended up being a ground ball double play anyways from Teoscar Hernandez to really seal the game anyways, the top 4 or 5 guys in the order didn't get a hit. They were all loafers. They didn't walk. They didn't get on base at all. Springer, Bo, Vladdy, Teo, Gurriel. I can't remember if Gurriel he might have got on base once. I can't remember exactly. But when those guys are not getting on base at all, you're asking to lose. When your big guys are not going, and you're relying on Espinal, love him dearly, but you can't rely on him for your entire offense. If you're relying on Tapia, Heineman, Collins, Danny Jansen, all these guys to carry your team off, it's not going to happen. You saw it there last night, right? Danny Jansen with a big 2-run shot. Okay, good stuff. You had Gurriel with the RBI, Teo with an RBI, with obviously the home run, Espinal with the sac fly. So you had a few of the guys go, but really nothing substantial. I thought maybe that was a sign of things to come, though. A 4-run 8th inning to break it out and win. It was a complete flipping opposite. They used all their offense in that 8th inning, and they had nothing. Dried up like crazy in this game this afternoon. Nothing. And with the loss, the Jays are now 18-17 on the year. And I honestly I don't have much else to say. Like, what else can we talk about? How bad the offense is? Yeah, well, that's pretty evident. That is very evident. Manoah was great. Yeah, 6 innings of 3 runs. Only 1 was earned because of the error. Who knows if the play was not an error, he might not even have scored, or it could have been a different ball game. But it happened, and 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned run, struck out 4. Didn't walk about or did hit a guy though. But Manoah was great. He was great. The bullpen did their job. Trevor Richards went out there, went an inning, no hits, no walks, couple strikeouts. Ryan Baraki went 2/3 inning, allowed 1 hit, allowed a base runner, but he got a couple strikeouts and struck out Ji-Man Choi in a big situation. And David Phelps, finished it off by striking out Randy Arozarena in the bottom half of the 8th. They did what they needed to do. The bullpen and the pitching staff did their job. The offense, which has been a big theme here in May, has been really bad. And I went back to Vladdy. I put Manoah up there. I don't know if I've done that this year. I probably have. But I'm trying to change something. Because Roland worked yesterday. That's great. Not today. Not today. So maybe we can get on a roll with old Vladdy. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it there. Before we actually go, let's preview the next series. The Jays start a 6-game homestand starting tomorrow night as they welcome in the Seattle Mariners to Rogers Center. Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball against his former team, so that's going to be an interesting one for him, seeing a lot of familiar faces, and they're going to see him, obviously, familiar face on the mound. So we'll see what happens there against Chris Flexen and Gilbert. This guy has been phenomenal so far this year, and he's facing off Barrios, who's been the complete opposite of that in Game 2. And I got a question mark here for Game 3 for Seattle. It hasn't been written down. It wasn't on MLB at bat. It wasn't on the score, so I don't know who the heck's going in Game 3. And it didn't say the Jays win either, but Gausman usually follows up Barrios, so we'll see how that plays out, but that's how I have it lined up. Kikuchi, Barrios, Gausman. The Jays got to win a damn series. They got to get their offense going. Coming back home, let's get it rolling here, because they have not been good offensively lately. It's been nowhere close to where they should be and where they need to be great. So what are your expectations on this upcoming series? At the very least, what do they do? What do they need to do? And obviously, at the very most, probably going to sweep, right? Of course. But at the very least, what do you want to see from this Jays team? In general, right? Whether it's good pitching, whether it's your offense get going, which I think is going to be everybody's answer. But I don't know. I just want to see these guys blow it up instead of offensively. But Flexen and Gilbert, they're not bad pitchers. So, but then again, the Jays usually, are up to the task against good pitchers. Remember Shane Bieber, where they lit his rear end up for 8 runs. Well, it was all him and 8 runs, but 8 runs in his outing there in the first game of the doubleheader against Cleveland. And then everybody else they face, they can't do squat. So just give me Gilbert. Maybe they'll tee him up for 9. Who knows? The Jays offense got to get it going. They got to stop being selective. They got to get back to what they know how to do, using the whole field. I mean, Vladdy that 9th inning, yes, he pieced it up and he ripped it into center field. But I watched his second strike and the swing and miss that he had. It was a cutter on the outer half. And he swung at it like he was trying to pull it for a home run. And I'm like, you're down 3-0. Like, it's not what you need to do. Now, obviously, he might have told himself that, shortened up, then ripped a single into center for a base hit. So, that's the type of approach you want to see. But again, the earlier approach putting you down 1-2, where he could have taken that ball, that cutter, away and drilled it to the right field, right? But the team has not been doing that. Bobichet had that stretch where he was red hot. He has not been. He has not been lately. He's cooled off mightily lately. George Springer, I'm shocked he was even back in the lineup today. Went over. I don't know what else to say, guys. I really don't. And I'm tired of saying that because I said it a lot last night. So these guys need to get back on the sticks, figure it out tomorrow against Seattle, and get their mojo going. Get the fans behind you. Let them hear you. And just, let's get it going. But you got to start going. Obviously, we can say, well, it's only mid-May. Yeah, we said that last year. And we all know, how the season ended and what we looked back on as the deciding factor in the season. And what was that deciding factor? May, when your bullpen imploded and you lost a ton of games. We could look back at this. We could look back at this month of May, where the offense tried. They could score 10 runs a game the rest of the year after May. But if we miss by a game, you'll look back at this month of May and say, man, that offense was ice cold. They only squeaked out 1 more 2. No, I'm tired of saying that. They got to get going. And it's got to start somewhere. Is it coming back home? We'll see. All right. So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. And the subscribe button, you guys not already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM to like great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Jays Edition, obviously, tomorrow. I'm not 100% guaranteed that I'll be able to do the videos tomorrow night for you guys, but I'm going to do my best. I mentioned back when I think it was a leave video, I believe, back when they played Tampa in the regular season. I did it at my buddy Kai's house. He was great enough to allow me to do the video, so I'm going to see if I can get a chance to do that again for the Jays in that game tomorrow night against the Seattle Mariners. Chris Flexen and Yusei Kikuchi is a pitching matchup there as the boys look to win a ball game, get their offense on a roll. Give me a game like yesterday, right? But albeit, don't leave to the 8th inning to score all the runs. Give me like a 4-piece in the first and then a couple more in the 5th. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, though. Chris Flexen, Yusei Kikuchi get the ball in game 1 of the 3-game set against the Mariners at Rogers Center, right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely not this nonsense today. We'll talk to you guys then.